It's like a weird creature from outer space. Hi guys, it's Wenji. Welcome back and fresh breath hug. So today we're going to be doing some toothpaste hacks that I found online. Some of them sound pretty cool and some of them kind of seem very questionable. So I'm going to be putting 15 of them to the test today. And right now I'm running a MacBook Air giveaway and all you have to do to enter is to be subscribed to this channel. Oh my gosh guys, huge announcement. I've been working on a secret project in China for the past 6 months and I can finally show you guys something. This is my first official music video guys. And guess what? It is now on the charts in China, which is crazy. This wouldn't have been possible without you guys fam. I owe so much to you guys. Love you guys so much and thank you so much for the support. I've linked the music video down below so don't forget to check it out and subscribe to my music channel because I promise I'll be releasing English songs soon. Alright guys, let's jump right into the hack testing. Let's go!
Open wounds and closing doors, been here before.
So I have these super old rings from a long time ago. They've got like black stuff on it. It used to be silver guys. I remember when these were super sparkly and silver. Apparently you can use toothpaste to clean these with a toothbrush. And this particular ring guys, I don't know if you guys know, it's a Tiffany ring and it cost me $300. So if we could save this one, this would really be awesome. So let's give it a shot. So this hack in theory is actually pretty simple. You just squeeze out a bit of toothpaste onto your brush and then scrub away at your jewelry. I'm just making sure I get in all the nooks and crannies here. I'm gonna get in there, get in all the little corners, right there. Hey, that looks a lot brighter guys. It was gray and now it's like literally silver. And like look at all those like black little bits that were on the band. They're all gone. Is it now a $300 ring? It looked like it cost $5 before. I feel like it's a lot more reflective now. Like, can you see it? It's really shiny. It just shows how dirty my rings were. That's kind of embarrassing.
1 second can make us work.
Okay guys, so I'm actually really impressed with how this hack did because it's just toothpaste. You could just get it from your bathroom and I've saved some rings that literally look like they need to be thrown out. So I give this hack a thumbs up.
Why does it always seem like I'm moving backwards?
So this next hack helps you get rid of tea and coffee stains from cups or in my case a thermos. I love this. I drank tea from it all the time and now it just looks pretty gross. It is very stained. So I'm hoping this hack is gonna work so I can use this again without looking into it and seeing a depth of brown. Let's give it a go. As you can see, I picked my most used and stained thermos here. It's kind of gross and I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you guys, so I'm really hoping this hack works. I squeezed some toothpaste directly into the thermos and added some water and just started scrubbing. It was kind of hard to tell to see if it's working or not because the toothpaste covered everything. After I was done, I just rinsed everything out and here's the end result. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this out so I can have a look at how clean it is. Whoa! There's no stains left. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this out and I'll be back. I am so happy. It almost looks new. I haven't seen this cup so clean for a very long time. Definitely this hack works. All the tea stains are gone. I've been washing it with detergent for ages and it hasn't lifted the stains. So this is amazing. I'm gonna have to give this hack a big thumbs up.
And it's taking me back to the start.
So the next life hack can make your matches waterproof. Apparently if you coat them with toothpaste, even if they get wet, like say if you're camping and it rains, you can still use them. So let's give it a go. Just to demonstrate a comparison, I dropped some plain matches into a cup of water first. Next, I dipped the heads of a few matchsticks into the toothpaste tube and made sure to coat the red part completely and drop those into the water as well. When I started noticing the toothpaste starting to melt off, I got a bit worried, but let's see what happens next. Alright, so I'm gonna take one that we've soaked in water. That's pretty dry. Let's see if we can light it. Ooh. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna take one with the toothpaste. Let's see if we can light it. Whoa! Alright guys, so this actually worked. I actually thought when it was floating in the water and the toothpaste was coming off, I was worried that it wasn't gonna work because I could actually see the toothpaste melt off, but it ended up working. So I'm really surprised. I think what it did was created a great coating around the red part so that the water didn't get through and make it soggy. Either way, it is super useful. You can use this for camping, if it's like about to rain. You'll still have matches that work. So I'm gonna give this hack a thumbs up. So this next hack says that you can seal these card envelope things with toothpaste instead of licking it. I guess this might be useful for like germaphobes that don't want to lick their envelopes, or if your envelope just happens to be super dirty and you don't know where it's been. So let's give it a go.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a super small amount because we don't want too much because it might not close.
I took a small amount of toothpaste and just applied it to the sticky part of the envelope and pressed it down. And...
Oops. Hello.
Okay, it didn't work. So I tried using more toothpaste and managed to actually stick it down, but then I realized it wasn't very secure and I could easily open it again.
It just doesn't feel very strong, the seal. Pretty easy to open, guys.
Kinda didn't really work out very well. I'm sure it's good for like those cards you want to seal but not really seal. But if you actually want to close up an envelope, this ain't gonna work. Just use some water on your fingers and put it on the glue. I think what happened was the toothpaste created a barrier between the paper and the actual glue, and that's why it isn't sticking very well. So I don't think this hack worked. If it did work for you guys, tell us down below because I can't see it working for anyone. So I'm gonna give this hack a thumbs down.
Butterflies on my insides have all gone away.
The next hack says that you can make a stress ball out of some toothpaste and 2 balloons. I guess you can call this like a DIY life hack, which is my favorite. So let's go. Just pull out your balloon over the toothpaste opening and squeeze as much as you can into it and tie it off.
That's actually quite satisfying. Oh, look at that. It goes green.
Next, I cut a few holes out of a second balloon and then used it to cover my first balloon. Honestly, this was more like a DIY hack, but I loved it. Oh my gosh. I sat there just squeezing this thing for like 30 minutes because it was just so mesmerizing.
Oh, look at that.
Alright guys, I must admit, this is really fun. Like I didn't expect it to be so fun. You definitely have to try it with the second balloon on top because look at it, it just... I've never had a stress ball like this. I've only had ones that are round. This one looks like a lemon and it grows pimples. This is pretty fun, pretty cool. Have to try it, especially if you have like nothing to do on the weekend. So this works and it is relieving my stress. How can this not relieve your stress? I'm gonna give this hack a thumbs up.
Sometimes I try to put myself out there. Sometimes I try to...
Okay, so this next life hack is using toothpaste to clean a mirror or mirror in your eyeshadow palette. I love this palette. You can see it's been well used. It's kind of beaten up in the mirror. Well, you can't really even use the mirror anymore, so we're gonna use some toothpaste to clean it. Let's try. Basically, this was pretty simple. Just squeeze out some toothpaste onto your mirror and wipe it all over the entire surface.
There's so much stuff on this. There's even like eyelash glue. I can see all that black stuff is my eyelash glue, and I think that's pretty stuck onto the mirror.
Next, take some tissues or a damp towel and just clean it off. And it's as simple as that.
But I don't wanna live in a world without you. No, I don't wanna live in a world without you.
Alright guys, so the mirror is clean. I can see myself in it now. I'll probably start using this palette again now that I have a mirror that I can see with. So this hack definitely worked and it was super easy, so I'm gonna give this a thumbs up.
Tell me you got no place to be and let me.
Okay, so I love sewing, but the thing that annoys me the most is trying to get this thread through this tiny little needle hole, but apparently you can use toothpaste at the end of the thread to help you get it through the hole. So let's give it a shot and see if it works. So what I'm gonna do here is just try and thread the needle without using anything first and just see how long it takes me.
It won't go through, it's too fluffy.
Okay guys, I'm sorry, but I was honestly trying. It was so hard. Anyways, now let's just try with some toothpaste on the end. Even with my shaking hands, I managed to get it second go, which really surprised me because it's never that easy for me. Okay, so I was actually surprised it worked. I had my doubts with this one, but it actually helped a lot. It made the thread a lot stiffer at the end. Originally, the thread was too fluffy. The toothpaste like unfluffed it. I think you could probably use your saliva or some water, but I think the toothpaste was a bit thicker than like say your saliva and water, so I think it gave it a little bit more strength. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually immediately threaded it through after I put the toothpaste on. I was actually expecting to give it a few more goes before I could get it through. But advice to you, just use a needle threader. Anyways, this actually worked, so I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs up.
Open wounds and closing doors. Been here before.
So the next life hack is that toothpaste can remove onion smells. I don't know if you guys know, but onion smells are pretty stubborn on my chopping board, on my fingers for a very long time. So hopefully it can remove the smell. So let's see if it works. I really like using onions when I cook and I love eating them, but the smell it leaves is pretty strong. So I'm just gonna give my fingers a good wipe to make sure they're nice and smelly. Now it's time for the toothpaste. I guess you can just use it like regular hand soap, so that's what I'm gonna do here. And then just rinse it off in the sink. Alright guys, I've just come back from washing my hands. I haven't smelt it yet. Let's see if there's any onion smell left on my hands. Minty fresh. I'm trying to see if it's just like toothpaste smell on top of onion or whether like the onion smell is actually completely gone. Hey, that's pretty good. I don't think it smells like onion at all. I think this works, guys. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Okay, so this next life hack says that you can clean permanent marker off any surface. I would test it on a table because that's usually where you find permanent marker, but this table's not mine, so we're gonna test it out on a plastic lid instead. So let's give it a go and see if it works. So I'm just gonna draw something onto a surface with some permanent marker to test this out. As you can see, it does not wipe away like whiteboard markers would, so this is actually a permanent marker. So now we're just gonna squeeze some toothpaste on top and scrub it away. Oh wow! Oh my gosh, it's actually coming off. And ta-da! Hey, it looks completely clean again. Look at this, guys. It's gone, it's clean. I didn't think it'd work. The only thing though is I feel like the toothbrush bristles were a little bit harsh. So if you can see, like the plastic is actually like being scratched as well. So that's something to look out for when you're like giving it a good scrub. It could actually damage the surface depending on what it is. But yeah, it worked. This is probably one of my favorites. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
You can take your time.
So this next life hack says that if you don't have whiteout, you can use toothpaste. I don't know about this one, guys. I feel kind of uneasy about this one, but let's give it a shot. That's what we're here for. The first step is to write something that's wrong. Obviously, unicorns aren't evil. So now take out your toothpaste and just rub it all over the paper, I guess. I'm not really sure how this is meant to work.
It's already so thick, but we can still see the words. So wait, let's just put some more on top. I don't even know if I can close this page. Oh yeah, now you can't see it. That looks amazing. Guys, I think in the process of it drying, it actually went more clear. So now we can see the word even clearer. Let's start here and see how. Ooh! I can kind of still write over it, but this is a really good pen that I feel like I'm ruining with the toothpaste.
So when I first heard of this hack, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. And when the toothpaste dried, it actually became even more clear so you could see what's underneath. So I had like really low expectations of this hack. But I was pleasantly surprised that you could actually write on top of it. I actually thought it was gonna totally disintegrate and like break up. Surprising. Very, very surprising. I was gonna give it a thumbs down, but the fact that you could write on it kind of saved it. So I'm gonna give it a half thumbs up. I I didn't want to do the next one because it's a little bit embarrassing, but I have my old dirty shoelaces. They're really gross. I don't even know how it got this way. There's like weird brown stains. So we're gonna see if we can clean these and save it, because at this point, I'm not sure I want to wear these again. Let's go.
Here I just filled up a large bucket with some water and squeezed some toothpaste in and mixed it up so it's all dissolved. Time to throw these in. We're not going to soak them because apparently we just need to give them a scrub. So let's take this dirty part here. It's kind of disgusting. Give it a bit of a scrub. Ooh, that's hugely improved. More here. That's gone. Quick and easy. Then I dried them off and this was the result.
Okay guys, so my shoelaces are a lot cleaner and they smell minty fresh. In fact, while I was cleaning, my sinuses were actually getting super clear from just the smell of it. But yeah, I managed to get all the yellow stains out with the toothpaste, and the only thing left is just little balls of lint, which I wasn't able to remove. It did well. My shoelaces are clean. Whether this is better than just throwing it in the washing machine, I'm not sure, but this hack certainly works, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
I'm painting the sky with a candy green and the clouds with silver.
So this next life hack says you can stick photos on the wall temporarily using toothpaste. This could be useful if you don't want to hang a frame or drill a hole in the wall, or if you ran out of glue tack. So let's give it a shot.
Just place a decent dot of toothpaste on each corner of your photo and stick it straight onto your wall.
Okay, so I actually didn't think this hack would work at all, but it did. It is up, but I still think double-sided tape and blue tack is definitely more secure than this. It doesn't feel super secure, but since it did work, I'm gonna give this hack a thumbs up.
You can lose your halo.
So apparently you can actually clean your old dirty rusty coins with toothpaste. So let's give it a go.
I've got some pretty old dirty looking coins here, so we'll see if we can clean this up. Just squeeze out some toothpaste into a cup of water and give it a good mix. So many gloves.
Ew, look at that, disgusting.
Next, I dropped my coins in and just left them to sit for a while.
Okay guys, it's been 15 minutes since the coins have been put into the solution. So we're gonna take it out and see if they're actually clean. And just in case they're not, I've got a little scrub station here for us to clean them. Let's go.
Ugh, it feels kind of slimy. I tried to clean the coins as best as I could to try and get off all the dirt. I'm really hoping this hack works. Ooh, the green came off. I don't think the black dots are coming off. It's turned brown. It's gone from black to brown. Slight improvement, I think.
So this one kind of didn't work that well. It got rid of the rust, so I think it did really well with like the green kind of rust things on the coins, but not so much with the black dirty stuff on the coins. They do feel a little bit nicer than before. And they definitely smell a lot nicer because these coins really stunk. I was trying to find the most dirtiest coins ever. I don't think I cleaned them properly because instead of a green film, they now have a white film. I'd rather just not deal with it. It takes too much time. Why would you want to clean the dirty coins anyways? Just go buy something with it and give it to someone else and they can deal with the dirty coin. That's what I recommend. I'm gonna give this hack a thumbs down.
Tell me you got no place to be and let me.
You know when you're at the end of a tube of toothpaste and you're just spending so much time trying to squeeze that little bit out so you don't waste any? Well, the next life hack is supposed to help you with this. It is actually to put it in a syringe. Probably want to find a bigger syringe to fit all your toothpaste, but all I could find was this. So we're just gonna test it out with the syringe and see if it works.
Not really sure who came up with this one, but just squeeze your toothpaste into the syringe and then reattach the plunger when you're done. And if you're me, you're super uncoordinated and you make a mess.
Yeah.
Now you can syringe your toothpaste onto anything you like. Most likely a toothbrush.
It's so hard to squeeze out, guys. Oh, there it goes.
I guess this one worked, or maybe not.
Perfect toothpaste. Okay guys, at first I thought this hack was genius because you'd never have to struggle again to squeeze toothpaste onto your toothbrush. But then I realized you had to struggle anyways to actually get it into the syringe in the first place. So I don't even know if you save any time. It's kind of pointless, a little bit messy for me because I filled it up too much. So I'm gonna give this hack a thumbs down.
I've never met a man like you.
So for the next one, we're gonna clean my phone screen. As you can probably see, it's really oily from being put on my face and general use. So we're gonna see if we can get this out. Also, just a warning, make sure your phone is like waterproof or something before you do this. I don't wanna be responsible for you guys breaking your phones. I'm gonna test it out for you guys, so let's go.
As you can see, my phone screen's pretty dirty. I honestly don't remember the last time I cleaned it. Pretty embarrassing, so I'm really hoping this works. Apparently you just need to squeeze some toothpaste onto the screen and just rub it all over the screen with your fingers. Then wipe off the toothpaste with a damp towel. It's probably a good idea to make sure your phone is waterproof before you try this one though. Anyways, when it's done, here's what my screen now looks like.
Alright, so my phone is the cleanest it has been for a super long time. It definitely worked. All the little oily residues and smudginess has been lifted. Very shiny. However, I feel like it's a lot of effort. It feels a bit risky sometimes, especially if your phone is not waterproof. You might get it into crevices, and to get the toothpaste off actually took a little while. But yeah, since it actually did work, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed testing these hacks with me today. We found some really awesome hacks and also debunked some hacks that we found online. Let me know which one your favorite is down below as well. My favorite is definitely the stress ball. And also, let's have a look at what happened on Reacticons this week. If you blur your eyes a bit, like squint slightly, it looks really real. You can see it?
Yeah, it does look real.
It looks real.
It looks really real.
What are you doing? If you guys miss me during the week, don't forget to follow my social medias. I'm kind of there. You can see behind the scenes and all those fun things like that. And also my vlog channel. So until next week, I'm gonna miss you guys so much and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys! Love you!